Hello, my name is Little Menace, and today I'll be bringing you a video that will cover first point holding on Numbani as Anna. So what we're going to want to do is, we're going to hold up here originally, but you see what I'm playing by Jeep right over here? As soon as we get dove, we're going to want to drop down from this high ground and run Jeep. The reason why is because then the enemies are going to have to overextend way too much to try to catch us, and we have the mega health pack back behind us. The reason why we don't want to stay up here is because they could easily make this in one jump, but if we play back here on Jeep, we still have sightlines of the Solenta area and high ground. Enemies are going to have to use two jumps, one jump to get up here and then a jump over here, or jump over here and then jump over here, and by then my team can counter dive, or we can harass them to make them want to fall back and away from us. So I noticed they have a Pharah just from the rockets, of course, so they're probably playing Pharah Mercy dive, I assume. So I warned my team, and I try to keep everybody up as much as I can. I'm just waiting for the first person to jump, and if I need to, I'm going to jump down and run away. So once I saw the end though, it wasn't really Pharah Mercy, so that actually relieved me a little bit. And as you can see, I fell back from the Jeep. But the reason why I'm glad it's not Pharah Mercy at the moment is because if Pharah literally has a pocket Mercy, it's extremely hard to survive against it as Anna alone, because you can't just 3-shot the Pharah, or the Pharah, like, she can go so much more aggro because she knows she's getting consistent healing. But as you can see, I went back to high ground after we won that dive, because what I want to do is I want to keep cutting them back towards Jeep. I don't want to just sit there because I'm giving up so much high ground and harass on Pharah potentially if she's overextending. Also, it lets me help my Winston a lot easier from over here. But as you can see, I'm falling back. Zenyatta already dropped down, so I'm going to follow him. And I'm just going to basically peel for my Zen and try to keep him up, and he's going to keep me up. And Pharah's behind us, and we just kill her immediately. So now I have Nano. I decided to hold on to it since I was paying attention to the kill feed, and they were losing a lot of people, so I just held on Nano since there's no point in me wasting it, so I could use the next fight. Here I try to help Zenyatta, but Doomfist does catch him, and then he gets me as well with his ult, sadly. So now we're down healers. I tell my team, don't be afraid to give up a tick or two, since we could just retake. But my D.Va does get a really good bomb, and we are going to be able to hold the point without really giving up too much. So now I'm just going to be defaulting on Jeep, since it's too dangerous for me to start going high ground, since they have ults now. If I default on high ground, Pharah could easily just boop around the wall, and then just rocket barrage me. But if I'm defaulting over here, it's harder for Pharah to reach me with Rocket Barrage. So I have Nano for my Genji, since he has Blade. So we're just going to try to go for a Nano Blade whenever. But my Winston jumped in, and I got worried that my Winston's going to die. So I nanoed him to keep him up. And so that way he could harass the backline easily. The reason why I also nanoed Winston there as well is because they have a Zenyatta. So they have a Zenyatta on their team, so they have Transcendence. Even if I did nano Genji there, Genji's Nano Blade would end up getting blocked by Zen's Trans because Transcendence counters Nano Blade easily. So if we nano Winston to harass the Zenyatta and force Transcendence out of him, Genji can use his regular Blade for free and deal a serious amount of work as long as he doesn't get focused down. So that's one of the main reasons I also nanoed Winston there, after remembering that Zenyatta had Trans. So here I'm just running around trying to survive, and I'm going to fake Pharah out by going out one way and going back in, since it would have been too dangerous for Pharah to stay inside the building. So right now I should be falling back to Jeep. The reason why is I don't want to stay out there, because if they do a quick swap to Widowmaker for some unknown reason and I don't pay attention to it, Widow could just pop by and snipe me. Also, I'm taking a lot of spam if I just stand in that main choke area. The reason why Jeep is also good is because it's out of the way. They have to look away from the point and all my teammates if they want to shoot at me. I have another Nano, and I'm just going to use it on Winston once more, because Nano Winston is really good. Because it increases damage from 60 to 90 per second, which is a lot of damage for something that's AoE and you don't really have to aim too much. And of course, we're just going to win that fight since Doomfist overextended and died. and I am going to sleep the Winston and get peeled immediately after. And we're just going to clean up that fight since their healers are dead from our dive, because their healers had to play in an unfavorable position if they wanted to heal their dive. The reason why Jeep is also good is because Anna, she had to stand out in the open, right over to my left. I'll show you in a second. Right over here. She had to stand here to heal her dive targets as they dove to Jeep. The reason why that's bad for her is she has to expose herself completely to anybody that wants to jump her. So our Doomfist was able to just fly up to her, our Diva, our Winston, easily just get rid of her, and she can't heal anybody, and she's not going to be able to get any help since her dive's all the way over by Jeep. So they're not going to be able to turn around and help her. While Jeep, meanwhile, we can run back and grab the Mega Health Pack, and even if we do die, we're right next to our spawn, so we can just come out if the other healer survives a little bit longer and needs help still. Which is why Jeep's extremely good to play as a healer. But anyways, we're just going to clean up the team, and just kill them all as they trickle onto point, and easily first point hold. So, as you can see, we're able to first point hold, but let's quickly talk about things we did well. One of my team played really well, especially around us playing Jeep. They played in our sightlines most of the time, and I barely had to overextend to help them out. My Zenyatta played extremely well by dropping down early instead of staying and overstaying and getting killed on his own. He was always next to me, so I was always able to help him out. And then 3, my team played well around Nano Monkey, since they realized that Nano Blade isn't always the best choice. Personally, I mess up some things, like I miss some sleep darts, but it's not that big of a deal since my team was able to help me out.